Okay, we've covered quite a bit already, but now you're saying there's something called maintenance testing? Isn't testing just about the initial release?
It's easy to think of testing as something that happens just once, but maintenance testing is about ensuring quality even after the software is in production.
Maintenance testing. Okay, we've covered quite a bit already, but now you're saying there's something called maintenance testing? Isn't testing just about the initial release?
It's easy to think of testing as something that happens just once, but maintenance testing is about ensuring quality even after the software is in production.
So, like, after the software's live, we keep testing it?
Exactly. Think about it. Software doesn't just stay the same after it's deployed. Changes are made all the time, whether it's bug fixes, upgrades, or new features. Maintenance can come in a few different forms, like corrective, adaptive, or improvements, corrective. For instance, if there's a bug, that's corrective maintenance. If the software needs to adapt to a new operating environment, that's adaptive maintenance. And then you have performance or maintainability improvements.
So these are changes that are made to existing systems after they've been launched.
Right? And maintenance testing ensures that these changes don't break anything else in the system. We have to test the new features or fixes and check for regressions in parts of the system that weren't changed.
That sounds tricky. How do you know what to test when the system is already live?
That's where impact analysis comes in. Before you make a change, you analyze what might be affected. If the risk of the change is high, then testing has to cover a broader area. If the change is small, you focus more on just the area that's affected.
So it's like doing a mini risk assessment every time a change happens?
Exactly. And the size of the system and the change matters too. A small fix in a large system might need more testing than a large fix in a smaller system. Maintenance testing can be triggered by a few different things: modifications like enhancements or hot fixes, upgrades or migrations, or even the retirement of a system.
Hot fixes. Those sound urgent. Like when the system is down and you need to patch it right away?
Yep, exactly. Hot fixes are unplanned releases that need quick testing to make sure the issue is resolved without causing new problems.
And upgrades or migrations, what's the testing like there?
When you upgrade or migrate to a new platform, you have to test both the environment and the application itself. Sometimes you also need to test data migration to make sure it's transferring correctly without data loss.
Sounds like a lot of moving parts.
It is, but the goal is always the same: make sure the change works and nothing else breaks.
So if something does break, it's back to the drawing board with more testing.
Exactly. And when the system is retired, we might need to test data archiving and ensure everything is stored properly, or even test restoring data if it's needed later.
Maintenance testing sounds like a never-ending job.
Well, every change, big or small, needs careful attention to make sure it doesn't impact the system's overall quality.
Okay, so maintenance testing isn't just about keeping things running smoothly. It's about ensuring the system stays reliable and functional, even after it's been in the wild.
That's the idea. And just like with new development, testing during maintenance helps ensure quality throughout the entire life cycle of the software. That's a wrap for Module 2 of the ISTQB syllabus on testing throughout the software development lifecycle. If you found this helpful, drop a comment below with your thoughts or questions. Let's learn and grow together.
No test cases, no actual running software?
Exactly. Instead, we use reviews, walkthroughs, and tools like static analyzers to find defects early, sometimes even before the code is written.
So we're hunting for typos, ambiguities, and missing details before they turn into bugs?
Exactly. Catching defects early saves time, money, and stress.
TestTactix. Upskill, innovate, succeed. Want to succeed in your QA journey? Subscribe for more engaging videos like this and take your QA skills to the next level.